Been a while. Hello. For anybody, whoa, I think this is too loud. I think for anybody who sees this video later, this is I'm just going to be sculpting this carrot guy, but I'm actually just playing this video because I recorded it and then just left it. So I thought I would actually just watch the video so people can see the process, because I'm going to be doing this guy just for fun, only for an hour, just a little bit, but I haven't been on in ages, so I thought I would come on and show what I'm doing with this guy. But we'll actually watch the video so you can see like what I did to get to that. It's not a long video, but for people who do catch this video later and then like join in, because not everybody catches these things live, so if you do, just leave a comment and a question. I see all the comments and questions, so I can answer them. I just got a bunch of questions from people, but I just haven't had time to get back to people. But now I've kind of got more time. But yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit fun. I might actually be able to pull the reference. There he is. Looks like this. But it's just something quick and kind of fun that I'm going to 3D print. My microphone's low, yeah, actually. I thought it was too loud. Is that better? Is that good? Just let me know. I haven't streamed in ages. I'm trying to get back, or at least do like an hour every week. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, just let me know. But if anybody has any questions, actually, well, you can ask in the chat. But if anybody who just catch this later, just put it in a comment and I'll answer. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Thanks for that. I have no idea sometimes. Let me know if the music's too loud as well. If that's like crazy. Hopefully that's better. And I'm actually streaming on Twitch as well. I'm trying out this new streaming. Oh, it looks super funky because I've got both overlays. Let's see what happens if I do this. A bit better. That's better. Yeah, so we're just watching the pre-recording that I did the other day. I didn't even got my webcam on. There you go. Hello. I actually like to just watch the videos as well and just like look at what I did and just look at myself being really stupid. Like, just like, what am I doing? I'm just like fumbling with this thing. But it's good to look at how you work and then think, I just wasted like lots of time. Maybe I'll make this a little bit, a little bit loud. But yeah, I like to do these designs which are really simple, because then you don't get too like involved, in like big projects. You can just kind of do it and get it out there. And I like this method now of just like making really, really primitive forms out of multiple subtools, which is nice. I was doing it before where I would like try to sculpt it, but I think this method's quite nice because it gives you like such a good base shape. I think it's a bit quicker as well doing it this way, but then like sometimes I feel like it's nice to do it like kind of traditional, like as if you just had clay. Oh yeah, this is when I figured out my UI was screwed. And I didn't have my shortcuts. I'm all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like just trying to mirror it and it's just not working. It's funny the things you forget when you haven't like been practicing. I think now actually I've like got used to putting color on the subtools. For the longest time I was always just working just grey, but now I've sort of got comfortable doing having some color, and I think it does like change the way you see it, like the design and stuff. Yeah, there's nothing actually really special about this. Using the move tool, and actually, oh, you can see it in the top left, but because of the border on the screen, you can't actually see what I'm doing. But that's super useful as well, like pulling out the silhouette, like using that a lot more. The thumbnail. That's why it's tiny on launch, because it's super useful. Yeah, just making the legs. Yeah, when symmetry is really not playing ball. This is going wacky. Yeah, I just end up dynameshing it and just making it into a new mesh. I think it was doing rotations based on local pivots. But a lot of this in the end will just become like one solid shape, because I'm going to do it for print, so I'll be just dynameshing all of this later. I'll show a little bit about what I'm doing right now, because it's more like prep work for because in the design I want to add, if you look here, there's like these like little creases, like on a carrot, where you've got those like little, they feel like wrinkles. I'm gonna go in and put that stuff, and then I'm setting this up so I can actually do some textures. Oh wow. Oh right, so you subbed today and I'm live. I think that's just pure coincidence. But thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I was just saying I haven't been on in like, must be 3 months. Just too busy. And decided to run a marathon, which is a stupid idea. I mean, it's not. It's a good idea, but it just means I don't have time to do things that are fun like this. No hands. It's the no hands sculpt show. No, we're just watching my recording. Because I recorded it the other day, but then I was like, because I realized I hadn't been able to like upload anything or stream. So I was like, I'll just like sit down and record it and then just upload it. But then I just never uploaded it either. Now we're watching it, and I'm actually gonna finish it. How much longer is there? Oh, that's like 20 minutes. But I'm gonna stream for like an hour or so, and we'll do textures and everything on this. Like now, yeah. Like now. I wish I had those skills just doing the Zbrush. No, I wish. I tried VR, but it just makes me vomit. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. But I like little projects like this because they're just super simple and you can just like get it done really quick. And I think it's nice to print them. I like 3D printing. Thanks for watching, by the way. Maybe like this is a good thing. I like can record the first bit and then we can just sit and finish it. Finish the model. But a lot of this beginning stage, like I was mentioning, is just taking a primitive and just holding control and click and just like duplicating and moving stuff. Oh, what am I doing now? I can't remember what I did because it was such a long time ago. Oh, making the mouth hole. So yeah, just masking it. Yeah, control click, smooth. Turn off symmetry, get it centered. Yeah. If I had more knowledge of like Z modeler, Z modeler, Z modeler, whatever they call it, I think I could accomplish things a bit more cleaner, but kind of does the job. I think actually, like what Santiago said, like I think ZBrush is a bit like black magic, like dark magic. It's just so weird. I don't even know how I learned it when I think about it. When you think about the UI and everything, it's so like crazy. Oh yes, I made it smooth and then made it a bit sharper to like create the cavity. Because I'm going to put the tongue inside. Like, it's got like some teeth and a tongue. Yeah. You know, it's funny you say chocolate. There we go. I didn't have the text appearing. You can tell I haven't been on for a while. But it's funny actually, I do have chocolate. Crap. Can't see. There we go. I do have some dark chocolate. Trying to be healthy. It's not pulling in the Twitch comments. I'll have to fix that. Note to self. Haven't streamed on Twitch in a while. Hello, Twitch stream. I'm just not cool enough for Twitch. Oh boy. Yeah. Balm my soul. Shouldn't you be working? This music's funky. I'm gonna change it. Make it darker. Oh yeah. Doing his little carrot top. It's the no hand stream. Nice. That's the way to do it. I haven't been on in ages. I thought I should probably. Come on. I actually got a bunch of questions, but I did manage to answer all the comments. Making a tongue. This is the chill. Yeah, I'll add that as a note, Santiago. Because I did a bunch of crazy creatures previously. But I need to do more. I just finished playing Silent Hill F. And that was like, there was some really like messed up stuff. And that, I was enjoying it a lot. Maybe too much. But I want to get back to doing it every week. You know, like just an hour or something, just sketching. I'm still doing my Alan Wake statue. Well, need to finish that. There's just too many projects. Too many projects and not enough time. There we go. Gonna color the interior. And the nice thing about these little things is they're just like so quick. They're just like, you can block them out, and my kids love them. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I think actually on the little They call it like a green sprout. What on earth do they call the top bit of a carrot? I'm gonna learn the anatomy of a carrot. Fronds or greens. This is carrot stream. No. So what we've got here is we're going to be doing the stem. The stem. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. But the top bit, I'm gonna do a quick pass on that. Like, yeah, this is how we catch up. We are learning about, hold up, let's do this properly. Copy this. And here, we've got the storage route down to the lateral route. I mean, none of this matters, but it's sort of interesting if you think about it. Like, you can, on your like little project, you can learn about the anatomy of a carrot. We're going deep. We're doing deep dive. Yeah. Oh, looks like I'm just blocking in the tooth now. When I imagine if you're a carrot that has teeth, what would you eat? Are the carrots? Maybe. Yeah, super quick, simple teeth. We call that the 5-second teeth. Cannibalistic, yeah. I can imagine that. I'm gonna call him Cletus from that terrible game from the 90s, Thrill Kill, that got banned. Yeah, just duplicate them, bin them. Got some teeth. Oh. Oh, getting close to have caught up. And also because I'm thinking about this for a 3D print, I'm going to show like how I combine it all and slice it, and we can do that. I need to make his legs bigger because he won't be able to stand up because he's so top heavy. Oh, but he does have like a little tail, so it might I'll figure that out. But that's a really cool feature actually. I didn't. It's just like the adjustment of the colors of polypaint. I didn't even know that existed. It's like really, really nice to be able to adjust your colors. Yeah, it's just under polypaint, adjust colors. I'm guessing everybody just knew that, and I just have been doing it the old-fashioned way. If I can change that. So it's getting the gonna be complicated. The inverted Michelin man. It does actually be what to do. You need to take care of those Jiras, man. Get people to log their time. Bane of oh god. Oh, the memories. The memories. The pain. Oh god. I still got the same jeans on. Shirt and a cap. Why I'm so grey. Oh, actually, I wasn't really working with just the stench, the pure smell that came off that guy. Anything to do, so. Trying to add the chats. Pull up what I'm talking about. Oh. Don't worry. Don't worry. Things are happening. Okay. Let's see what happens. I will. I tend to will do that. I will do that for you. I'm gonna do a test. Arrow. See? There it is. Make it look like he's talking. You see, I'm adding a little divot on the foot so it can stand up when it prints. But I may need to make his little tail bigger and maybe push it to the so he's got like a triangle shape that can stand up. Otherwise, I don't think. We'll get into it. We're really close now. I'm going to maybe kill the video. But I don't actually do much more, I just mess with it. So what have I done? Think about this. Yeah, so it's all one mesh now, and it actually has topology. It has some workable topology because I think I'm gonna try like make it into like a ceramic toy. Do like a little render of it as a little ceramic toy, like made out of pop. But maybe I won't. But yeah, so I've added some geometry so I can do some, actually bake some textures. Stamp. And that's just it's just Z remesh, like until like 5 seconds. It's really quick, but like this mesh is still all messy, right? But this one's nice and clean. I could actually, like, you know, with this geometry. Oh, and I made like the elbows a bit pointy, a bit like a bony form, and it's just a divot in the top. But the, what did we call it? The greens. Finish the color. Because I can use the color if I want. I could bake it into a texture. I'm probably not gonna. So, oh yeah, that's what I'll do. Like the wrinkles, carrot, like on a chunky carrot. Chunky carrot veg. Oh, this is a great ref. We love. This is brilliant. It looks like that. You know, like got divots, like these lines that follow the form. We're gonna add a little bit just to make it a bit more interesting. Right. Because he's like this. But on the teeth, I'm going to add some geometry, so I'll show you that. So we've actually got some workable topology. Actually, quite. It's around 140. We'll pre-process it. You pre-process it, and then you can decimate it. And when you, oh yeah, it's already done. When you decimate it, you can bring it down to like, I don't know, 12k. Basically the target amount you want. And it looks really stupid, right? Super messy. Control click here. It turns it white. See? Gone white. And then do a Z remesh, but just say same. And then when it does its calculation, you have geometry. Is around the amount. I'm gonna half it. That'll do. Something like that. Then when you add the divisions, so when you add, because otherwise it's like super low poly, and when you subdivide, you can go to project and project history, which will project the grey marking in the history. There you go. A little smooth. There you go. Now you've got like topology. Yeah, right, man. All the little things make carrots. So Yeah, so that's and like now, because now we've got that, we can just like add UVs, and then we can bake a texture, do materials super quick. I'm gonna do the same for the tongue, even though the tongue. Problem with this is you don't really see it that way. Like, what you actually see is very little, but for consistency's sake, this geometry's got a big pole. We don't want that. So we'll just divide it. Get rid of the levels. It's a big old dense mess. Same thing. Reprocess with polypaint. See what happens. 0.4. And then we're gonna do the same. Maybe like 5. Do you remesh? Boom. That's too dense. Bam, bam, bam. You know, maybe something like that. Then divide. And I'm not even going to bother projecting. So smooth. Oh, actually, I'm going to go back and get the poly paint color. Oh. We control click here. That's where we had the weird mesh with the pole. You control click and then go back. And then now project that. There's like 10 different ways I could have done that more easily, but we have it. There you go. Like that's got good geometry, so does that. I think I actually made a nice shader. It like looks a bit more interesting. Actually, give it a render. Thirty-two, 264. Let's destroy the machine. Hey, he's a funny looking guy. You see like the shadows on the render? You can see them here. Where is it? Render pass. That. But it's actually, they were a bit like rough. See? They're all like a bit crappy. It's just a case of increasing the rays. Yeah. Let's see what that does. It's actually not that low. So it's a bit cleaner. To 16. Make the angle tighter. It'll just like make it a bit sharper. But it's nice because it feels like an area light and it gives you an idea of like. Is it any good? There's like really nice settings actually to have. Like 1 to 8, 16, 2. Oh, you could do 4. 4 is a bit nice. Yeah. Actually, not here. But I did like another creature, a little stupid thing. But he's funny. This guy, I actually want to do it so you could put like the Wacom pen in the mouth. I'll send you one. Actually, There's something on the way. Customs just messaged me today. Just for you. Just for you, brother. So, anyway, I'm getting distracted. So this root, this grassy thing, that's no good. I'm going to switch it back to my other shader. And now we can just like mess around with this a bit. But this is like, it's all like a bunch of primitives like stuck together. So what we can do, I don't think I'm going to finish today, but I'm going to dynamesh this and sculpt it. So, dynamesh. I have it on a shortcut here, but just like, I don't know, like that. And just have it like a bit messy. All good. And then just color it. Bit Zbrush. What we can do is like mark it like a little bit aggressive. Like deep. Down. Flatten it. A little bit. I want to make it like a not super detailed. A bit of something. Anyways, it's just a little. What we could do. Decimation. Reprocess it. Yeah, Mr. Black Company. I sent a package and then it got rejected and they never told me. Because I had a suspicious thing inside it. I had to take it out. So now we're gonna, when I say suspicious, I just mean alcohol. Yes, now we're gonna decimate this. So it's a really messy mesh again. But now, because we've got these landmarks, it'll pick up the Z-remesh will pick up that and it'll kind of make it a bit, we'll try to follow it off. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You see now the mesh has like followed that line. So if you're blocking something out, you can be aggressive just to sort of land that mark. Or, you know, what you can do is use the guides, the remesh, you know, and do like, you know, oh, make that bigger. And like that, you know. Not sure why it disappeared, but you can like use the guides to guide it. Oop. I'm gonna lose the color, but just fill it back in. Boom. Now you've got like good geometry. Following that. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The best vintage olive oil one can buy. Yeah. No. I think it's probably something to do with this whole, you know, situation we've got. But it's on its way. And actually, Spove, welcome back. But yeah, so when I put this package together for you, like Jack saw it, my wife, she saw it and she was like, "What? Can't believe you're sending him this. What about me?" Because there's some really cool stuff. There you go. I'm just going to use the clay brush to like stylize this a bit. Don't want it to be too realistic. Sound effects are important. Make sure the silhouette is interesting. Needs to be low res. I'm gonna do is pumpkin. It's a carrot. It's a carrot. Listen. Listen. This carrot. A carrot. Look. So Spove. The anatomy of a carrot. No, right. Delete the lower layers. Pre-process. I'm gonna pre-process that. I'm gonna pre-process this. Decimate it down. Gonna go quite low. Maybe 2. Oh crap. Yep, 2. Then de-remesh same. That could be lower. Boom, boom, boom. And then we project history. Project history. Boom. 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 There you go. Now we got like... So the reason I did that is because we've got this lower mesh now, but what I want to do is like inflate it a bit. Dynamic. Oh. Like kind of make it a bit, because if you look at the silhouette, it's like a bit, it was a bit boring. Get a bit chunkier. This carrot has been lifting. It's been lifting, mate, my friend. Hold up, chocolate. Everyone's talking about chocolate. Chocolate. Going in. There's too many mentions of chocolate in this stream. %85% dark. It's gonna be terrible. Hold up. Not sponsored. Oh. Terrible. Oh, dark. That was a mistake. I went against cutting my keyword to 60%. Dude. Logitech all the way. I'm telling you. Again. Not a sponsor. But if you're listening, Logitech, I love you. Right. So now I add this like wrinkly biz to the carrot. It's otherwise known as the xylem. That's the anatomical name. Xylem. Xylem. Boom. Done. You know what I mean? Something like that. Running across. Wait, no. Almost like dead skin. This hole at the back is going to be a problem because when we 3D print it, that'll create a massive cavity. So we need to fill it. What I think will be fun is to give him some butt cheeks. I've got these mods now. They're my personal bodyguard. They're looking after me. He he is. He is back in. Did you finish Alan Wake? That's the question. That's what I need to know. Ah, yeah, about that. Oh, I forgot. Nah, it's all good. We give him a bicep crease. Maybe some little finger crease. Ish. What is pish posh? If it's not silent, it'll F. I don't know. That's all I've been playing. Just a bit of form, just so it's not. Give him a vein. you know. Can't laugh. It's amazing. It's so good. Man, I finished it twice. Hey, dude. See you both. See you both. Smell you later. Right. What do we do? I know. It's research. Research is my job. This character looks funny. Just chocolate is punishment. Right. Mama said. Hey, dude. Thanks for hanging. Caramel. I am thinking about how to do this. Okay. Body. Low. Oh, didn't remember the location. Body. Hi. import. Just see how stupid in size this is. So you go over here, check scale. Pretty big. Too big. Got to check scale. Because we're going to add some subsurface and it won't work correctly. But what you can do is here at least you can use this button, new bounding box. Try that again. Because we had the plane, it made it huge. New bounding box. Then you got a ghost, and you can see it like fits, right? So this box is the size. And then what you can do is slide us to the let's do it in centimeters. We can understand it. Oh. That's no. Maybe. Anyway, so yeah, we got the bounding box and it's like close to that size. So, and then when you do the sliders to the subtool, you can see that it's like, it's tall. A bit weird. Let's fix this a bit. Let's do 40. This one. Unify it. Wink. Let's just see what this has done. Because Zbrush is weird. But the good thing about this setup is that once we've got that set up, what we can do is just keep overwriting the file and it'll update. See, it's gone huge. I think this is now correct. Yeah, so you just, why is it? I need to fix this. This is annoying. When you export, it should remember where you last exported. It's not doing it. It's annoying. Use last. Use Z folders, is it that? Let's... Ah. Just see if it remembers that. No, it still doesn't. God, feels like a bug. Anyway, he's the right size now. So, it's always good to check that when you do a scene. Look at him. First thing is to save it. Then let's create camera. Go to the render tab. Let it go to camera. Name the camera. Shot cam. Now we can move this. Be like, and we can do stuff like this now. And we will flatten the FOV. Makes it a bit better. Can add focus. Wink. Maybe not ray traced for now. Yeah, we'll get rid of ray traced. And extra chunky. Even the chunky. Could be more chunky. But now we can export the high again. That's a nightmare, it's not remembering. High. And we import the high. Give it time. There you go. Guess it uploaded the old one. And it was still exporting. Put the high in there, put the low in there. So now in the bake you can see put the high poly, low poly, and then go here, extreme. Yeah, I could do this texture, but it's gonna be more complicated trying to do it. Don't think I can be bothered. Because I've got separate meshes, basically, when I put UVs on this, in Marmoset you can bake it, separate objects into one material, and that's kind of how I want to do it, really. But I may have to put it in Blender. It looks like something. That's just your mind. That's just your mind, my friend. Yeah, so, or I could try and fudge it in here. But I might have to just open it in Blender. Don't want to do that, but I might have to. Okay. I'm going to put UVs on it. So how we do that is we're going to do it really, really roughly. No judging. So we're going to mask it and make... Oh, really? Yeah, make a polygroup. Make a polygroup. And then hide them. Make another polygroup. Make another one. Hide it. I'll leave his nubbin on there. Oh, this one's annoying. I need to get the inside. And then just like do a little mask. And then we'll grow it. We'll grow the mask. So if you go down to masking, then you can do grow. You go grow, sharpen, grow, sharpen, grow, like that. Until it's like big enough. Boom. Make that into a playgroup. And I'll break this in half. Oh, the surface might break. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I only got into it in the past year, but it's cool. So add the polygroups, and you could clean these up and make them straighter, but this is just like a quick mesh, so we're not too fussed about it. But then what we'll do, UV master, and click polygroups, just unwrap, and that'll give us. I actually have used to have it down here somewhere. What am I doing? Yeah, so I usually just like morph it to UV so I can see it. Right. So it's made like decent UV, but what we want is we want all the pieces to be laid out, and that's where it's complicated, right? Because you know, can't, like, you can move them around here, but it's not great. Like I could, you know, like shrink some of this and then like kind of fudge it. But I think it's going to be easier just to, you know, like put the UVs on, then just bring all the meshes in the blender and reorganize it all in one go. I can export. I see now it's remembered. It's playing with me. It's playing. Right. So now this has got UVs. And we can check, because what we're going to do, let's just, yeah. So we'll just have one group, but then we call this body. And we'll create a texture. And save. Because who knows, it'll crash. You just know it'll crash. We'll call it carrot. Carrots X. Oop. Spec gloss, because metal workflow is not the best. Then we'll add spec gloss. Okay. Then go back to carrot. Do 4K. We will add a marmoset of textures. Let's just call it bakes. Carrot. Bake it. And we'll just bake the normal map. just to make sure it works. There it is. So we can see the normal map now. Where is it? Boom, 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 boom. There it is. So, like we did the UVs really rough, but it's fine because it doesn't show it in the bake. And now, because we've got the text, we can actually go to texture. And in here we can just check the wireframe. You can see like we've got it set up. My pumpkin skin might work quite well. But yeah, you can already like throw these on, right, and start to like get some texture. You know, it's like really quick. Of course you can be friends. Yeah. Because the texturing is going to add a lot of like detail, like whatever. Show. Like I said, we want to get it all on one page. I might be able to fudge it. You're gonna make it I think they call that dress. Actually that's like the pumpkin skin that I had. Maybe it should be a bit wet, like a bit slimy, like as if he's worked out. But anyway, now that works, we can set up the rest. So. Oh. Let me take this. Damn it. We'll call it greens low. Greens high. And we do the same thing. Play group. Play group and then unwrap. Oh. Alright. And then morph it. Just to check that it doesn't look crap. Yep. We'll export that again. Low. And then in here, do the same thing. But in the baker, make a new group. Boop. Call it greens. And then import. These in. Boink, boink. And then put the high in the high, and then the low in the low. These say it's like That's interesting, actually. But yeah, because the UVs are like filling the thing, right? So if we tried baking it, it wouldn't work. It would just bake on top of itself. That's why I said like I could maybe fudge it. I wonder. How many years? How many years you learn Blender took to get comfortable? A few months. But I've been doing 3D for a long time. So it didn't take that long because I kind of already understood like the fundamentals. But before Blender it was Modo. And before Modo it was Maya. And before Maya it was Max. Before Max it was Silo. Before Silo it was Exercise. And before that I was a baby. Oh. But yeah, it's actually pretty. I did the what did I do? The tutorial. What is it? The donut. Do the donut tutorial. And then I did the chair tutorial. Oh yeah. Big time exercise fan. Oh. No, I think what I could do. Can I do it in Blender? Might be easier. Let's check. Check. Hold up. 1 second. Because I had to hide my screen just in case there was something secret. Let's import. Carrot. So yeah, I could do like that one, that one. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like oh, yeah, you know, I could just like put it more, you know, like super simple. Nothing crazy. And then just like export that back. Brains long. Now if I go back to marmor. Yeah, rename the material. Put that back on. Yeah, so now it's in that corner, right? Now we can actually bake it. Because in this group, you know, it has like the high and the low. If you go to the low, you can see the cage. We can adjust that slightly, you know. Put the high on. Go back to the low. Cap the cage. Turn that off. You see, it's like got rid of that mess that was down there. So now we can bake again. Bake. And this is what I usually do. Just keep messing with it until the bake's good, and then bake all the gubbins. Exercise the best. It was the best of times. It was best of time. No, I think exercise was good because my memory of it is that people were using it a lot in Japan. And I remember like Silent Hill was being made in it, and it was just like at that time groundbreaking, but pretty much dead in the water now. Let's check this bake. There you go. Yeah, that baked, and there's no like issues, like there's no clipping or anything, any bake error. Go back to the project. Let's just turn off wireframe. It's like you can check your bake, make sure it's good, make sure it's clean bake. Now we just do the same with the teeth. The teeth and the tongue. The tongue's actually like, I don't even think I'm gonna bother. Of course I'm gonna bother. Tongue. Who am I fooling? Of course I'm gonna do it. Tongue. Hi. And it's good to just take your time doing this step, because it will save you time. Right, let's do the same. Boink. Then add some UVs. I don't know why I just did that. Unwrapped everything. Right, so that's the tongue. And then the teeth. These will already have UVs on now. Let's morph it. I forget what that guy's name is. Blender Guru. That's his name. He does that. The Australian guy who did the donut tutorial. Just do that. It like pretty much covers everything. And then you just need to wade your way through the add-ons. I'm gonna use that UV. Because I was only supposed to be on for an hour. But my best buddy's in the chat. How can I leave now? Yeah, and actually what's good about this is if I want, I've got the poly paint in the model. I can use it as well if I want. We've got the greens. Got a group. Teeth. Add another group. Tongue. Import those. Teeth, tongue. There we go. tongue. I thought it crashed them. We're getting to squeaky bum time. Low. Teeth into the high. To low. And now I need to bring these into Blender. Because look, it's all messed up again, you see? It's all looking trash. Because the UVs are like overlaying and it's like creating this like weird projection. But we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Tongue. Not the high teeth. Oop. Just way. Nope. That'll do. Oh, this one's going to be annoying, isn't it? Size, Montreal, everything. Yep, I can imagine. There's a lot of film, right? So it's like, I imagine that was like a big deal. So we just select it, press L, grabs the whole, I don't know why it's L, island. Then we just move it in. Remember, this isn't game ready. Don't judge me. We're just doing something so we can get a result. Getting tight now. Getting tight. Fit it in where we. Anything else? Just bring it in, press G, grab. S, scale it down. Boom. Then we'll export it out. Teeth. Put it out. Tone. That should have already updated. Okay. Go to the project. UV's on. Yep. It's all nicely spaced now, so everything is good. Do the bake. Let's check. Yeah, there's still a few. Yeah. Why is that, I wonder? Why is there less? There we go. Fixed. So it's good to bake everything because now we can do like all the other passes. And you know, we can do like the height, position, curvature, cavity, thickness. think this is a funny one, but we'll do it. Save the scene. And pray and hope. Jacket. Jacket. I feel like I know that name. No. No Jacket this time. It's the dream team. It's the dream team. We're back. Can you imagine? I always remember that. Looking through that subtool list. I feel like there's something I need to do to celebrate this stream. Just gonna get me like, gonna get the whole, what is it? It's gonna get the whole stream flagged, but I don't care. I'll stop it there before I get flagged. You see, you can't tell me things like that, Raph. You can't tell me you went hiking. It's just me. Right. So, we got all the bakes. Like a horror show now. What am I doing? I need to do like the Drake no. What am I doing? I've lost complete focus. Do we need to call it this guy? See, I haven't been streaming for months. Then I come back on and it's the dream team. See you later, Raph. Have a good day. Spot. Make a spot. Lift it up. Turn off the sky. Then make the diameter softer. Put the sky back on. Turn it slightly back up. Put the blurred sky back and then drop it. It's so stupid looking. Right. Texture. There is no carrot. Let's have a look. Human. weird bloody material I made. Gonna crash. It's too intense. God, there's all sorts of weird stuff in there. What we'll do is make it simple. Let's do the carrot. Maybe not that shiny. Body. Boink. But then on this, you can add like the material. Oh, it's hard. Teeth. But then we can mask it, so let's put it in a group. Add a mask. Make it black. Then can do it by UV island. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. And then fill. And this is like that benefit of having it all on one material. The veins. Yeah, I might actually like work on this again tomorrow, just for giggles. Because I could actually do a bit more of a pass to make him more muscular. Current layer. Let's get rid of the wireframe. I was gonna do this in Substance Painter, but nah, fuck it. So yeah, so we got teeth. Let's do the greens. Let's just call it big. Nice. Greens. And then color green. Maybe something like that. And maybe we'll have it a bit shinier. Mask it. Mask it black. Like UV Island. But you can actually do it by mesh. Wink. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And then we got that. Background's a bit crap actually. Make it a bit more brighter. something a bit analogous. Bit of hatch. Yeah. Just busting his way out of the earth. Okay. Tongue. We're almost there, kids. We're almost there, boys and girls. Oh, why did I keep pressing that? Tongue. Wow, kids. Make it super pink. Black. Object. L. And slimy. You know. But Dave. Bake again. Bake it again. Boink, boink. So with the body, I wonder if I can put skin in there. But you can basically turn it off and then turn off the albedo, and then you get like the subsurface coming through. See? A little bit of subsurface now. And I can just put the greens to the top. Which I'm gonna try. Put it on everything. And then turn off the weird normal map. Because it's adding all that bump, the weird skin bump. You've just got the scatter. And delete that. And call it scatter. Make it like less bloody. More like a carrot. And then add some more texture. Oh, or maybe like dirt. Add some dirt, like it came up from the, like a puddle or some mud. Whoa. Yeah. What you can do is just like drag them on and then turn them off. And actually on the mesh, we could actually, damn it, put it in a stupid group. Yeah, on the mesh you can put the displacement up. Let's try it on the body. Like subdivide it. Drink. And then maybe turn this down a bit. Whoa. Quite intense. It's adding like too much displacement. Let's just turn that. Something like that's interesting, but maybe not quite right. A bit too muddy. Yeah. But basically it creates these masks, and these are like what control it. Right. And they're just like basic layers, but this one's just doing like a weird grunge thing. But you can delete it and add your own. So in here, I'd like Which one is it now? Directional. You can go like up, down, up, and like flip it as well. It's coming up off the floor. So if you look at the actual diffuse, you can see like what it's doing. It's adding all that directional stuff. Then you can tweak it. Give that more intense, less intense. So you're just getting like a bit. And then like you just keep adding them. Like, okay, I'm getting it like just on this bit. And then you can add on top like a grunge. Add a layer. And dirt is going into the cracks. They're going into like the cracks instead. Little. Let's see. Interesting. Don't like it. But I think for this it doesn't need much. We just want to add some bump. Then here in the grunge we could maybe do some fill. Yeah, maybe this. Yeah, see you later, man. Thanks for hanging. There we go. Got it. Now we want to, yeah, do that and then scale it. Maybe rotate it. Maybe just reduce it a little bit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Under there, so it's not on the teeth. Veins. Maybe scale it a bit more. And maybe do mass. And then on the mass, add occlusion. There. And then I can just occlude it so it doesn't go inside the mouth. And it doesn't go inside the there. Maybe the scatter on the teeth is a bit too much. Do a scab group at the body. We could just chew and put it in teeth. Another one, but then here we can adjust the color. Is that more solid? This is like a little bit of scar. And then yeah. Maybe I'll reduce the veins a what we can do now is maybe just do a bit of lighting and wrap it up. They're a bit much. Drop it down. Oh, maybe the tongue is a bit shiny. Too shiny. Yeah, so this is the light, right? So maybe just key, duplicate it. Maybe make a rim. Just something simple. So I just zeroed in then for a moment. I was just focused. Super focused then. But I was just trying to get something interesting done. And just like softening everything and yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. What I'm gonna do is put this on. That's always nice. Just have a little bit of depth. Bit of chromatic. Okay. Bit of aberration on the lens. Sticky. Make sure sticky's on. Bit of don't like that mud. Trying to make it work, but not feeling it. A little bit. I'll do just little tweaks. Maybe bright. Maybe not. I don't know if it's make the sky black or white. I like the white a bit better. Then might be too shiny now. So just reduce it down a little bit. .55. We're done. Oh, I might put my pumpkin skin on and then just reduce it down a lot. And just get rid of the diffuse. How does it look? But yeah, then just like make the scale bigger. Make it bigger. Like that, and then just like reduce it down. That'll do. That'll no more. Like that. And then on the shot cam, add the save frame. Because, oh, add the film grain. One. But do film. Don't do digital. And then what you can do on the camera is actually, if you've got a render, put these on. Do square image. Just do like 3000 by 3000. Then you've got the shot for like social media. What's this? Interesting. Do a bit of that. Yeah, because then it's in shot. Then what is it? Put the save frame on, frame opacity. Oh, there's a way to knock it in a bit more. Go to the render. Can't remember. What? Go on the camera. 55. Nicer. Maybe depth of field. Make it feel small. Like that. And let's make another key. I think we're good. Okay, save. Maybe tweak this a bit. Make a bit of an S. And yeah. Maybe make the background brighter. Really on the shadow catcher, make it radius smaller. Person going off frame. Like down the corner. Get rid of the green as much. A bit. Then let's render. Let's render to a folder in cam. Okay. Um, 30. And then just render. That's it. Right, I'm gonna wrap it up. See you later. Boo.